Hi, I'm Robin Aronson with the Satin Cord Store, and I'm here to show you how easy it is to tie a Chinese button knot. I'm going to turn my back on you so that you'll be able to see the cord in my hand the exact same way you'll see it in your hand when you tie the knot. When you tie a knot, you have two cord ends to work with. With this type of knot, we're only going to use one of the cord ends, so the other one can just hang down. If you already have knots or beads on the cord, then let that be the end that you don't work with. I'm going to hold the cord in my left hand with the knots and beads that I've already created hanging down and hold on to it with the rest of my hand. I'm going to hold the cord with my thumb and index finger, and with my right hand I'm going to work the knot. So I'll take the cord on the right and make a counterclockwise loop and hold it with my left thumb and index finger. Now, right before the button knot is formed, we're going to have something that looks like a four-leaf clover. So what we want to aim for is making that four-leaf clover, and this is the first leaf of the clover. Now I'm going to take the cord in my right hand and do the exact same thing that I just did. Make a counterclockwise knot that crosses over the first knot, and I'm holding it with my left thumb and index finger. So now I have two leaves of the knot, and I also have a little part in the center where the cords cross over, and this center point is very important in a button knot, so just be aware of where that is at all times. I'm going to take the working end of the knot with my right hand, and this time I'm going to take it down through the right side of the knot, up through the center, and back down through the left side, and I've made the third leaf of my clover. And right above my thumb is the little center point that I still need to be aware of where it is. And then for the last leaf of the clover, I'm going to take the knot down through the right and up through the center point, and I'm holding it with my right hand. Then I'm going to drop the knot. I'm still holding the cord with my left hand and gently pull until I can't pull any farther. And what I've got is something that looks really ugly with a lot of loops sticking out of it. It doesn't look anything like a button knot, but what we need to do is adjust the loops so that we get our button knot shape. What I'm going to do is just look over the cord. I'm going to find a loop, and I'm going to hold it with my right hand, and I'm going to trace the cord and see where the loop goes. I'm going to pull it with my left hand, and then I'll just hold onto the loop again and turn the knot and see where it goes and pull it. And then do the same thing, hold it with my right hand, turn the knot, just keep following the same cord and pull. Turn and pull, and just keep going in the same direction. And at this point I've gotten to the end of the cord, so I'm going to pull it. I still have a loop sticking out, so I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to take the loop in my right hand, trace it, see where it goes, pull the cord, turn the knot, keep going in the same direction, pull the cord, turn the knot, follow the loop, turn and pull, and now I've gotten to the end and I'm going to pull it. Now the button knot looks pretty good. It can be a little bit better when we tighten it up. When you tie a button knot, it never ends up exactly where you want it on the cord. Since you're pulling both ends, it's impossible to put a button knot right up against another button knot. So what we need to do is tie the knot, and then for the second step, we learn how to put the knot exactly where we want it in the cord. And that's what we're going to show you in part 2.